Greetings and welcome to the 8th episode of Artistic Chaos. Today we are going to take a look at another comic, this time by the artist Code Spex. Not specifications of a code, just Code Spex. This time, this is going to be a live reaction of sorts because I have not read the chapter so far. I just skimmed it. I just took a look at the art style, but that's it. So this should be genuine. Now this is how it's going to go. I'm going to read through the chapter for the first time, give my genuine reactions to each page. After I'm done, I'm going to review it right here, right now. Just like before, these are not facts. I'm just expressing my honest opinions. Don't take any criticism I tell in a negative way. I'm doing all this to help you. Alright then, without further ado, let's get on with the chapter. Okay, first off, we see the moon. I love the attention to details. Patterns, but still. A witch, maybe? From what I can see here, I think she's tied to a pole and several figures are there casting a shadow. Ooh, she looks messed up. Is that a dress or... I see things underneath the dress, if that's a dress. Okay. Art by Code Spex 1. Really love the details. Good job on that. Just a little wobbly, but still. I'm gonna just make a guess, or make a wild guess and say that you took inspiration for some of these faces from Attack on Titan. Because this guy looks legit like a Titan. Like looking down on you, ready to feast. Hell's X Heavens Center. Could be catchy, you know. HXX Center. Hells and Heavens. It's a nice name. Where? What? When? How? Who? She's eating her hair. Is hair edible? No. Oh yeah, now I remember. She's eating... Oh no, a terrible nightmare that I saw yesterday keeps... Oh, that was a nightmare. Okay. At the library surrounded by millions of books, this is the place reserved for the nerds. I'm glad you know the difference between a nerd and a geek. Wait, that depends on what kind of books they are. I feel like I'm being haunted by these bookworms. Wouldn't that make you a bookworm as well? Hypocrite. Name is Olivia Phoenix of Phoenix. Is that a typo or did you legitimately want her name to be Olivia Phoenix? Damn, you must hate this character. Age 19, student. Glad you got that out of the way. I'm a girl who seeks her own entertainment. Entertainment. Oh, I bet you do. No, don't get the wrong idea. Okay. Okay, moving on. Now my major priority is to protect this cute little girl called Lisa Elizabeth Yume. Yumi? Wait a second. My major priority is to protect this cute little girl called... Flashback to that earlier page. I have one major priority to focus on. I can't wait to finish it off. Okay, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but you are low-key suggesting that this girl is trying to finish off this girl. Finish this girl. Entertainment. This cute little girl, Lisa Elizabeth Yume. She's a timid little girl. At first I thought this was gonna suck, but she is special. Oh look, she's on one of her adventures. You just need to pick the right time. They're just two handsome guys. Don't feel embarrassed. Okay, just say excuse me and they'll step aside so I can get the book. That's adorable. I thought she was actually trying to talk to the guys, but no, she's trying to reach for a book. Okay. I can get the book, I think. So, oh no, wait, what if it's annoying? Okay. I'm already liking this. Was that the end? I thought I was gonna die. Okay, that's adorable. You Lanka, that was like the 8th time you did that. Next time I'll be suspended from library. I'm not gonna cook for you again. I'll just do a cover. I feel like those two are a cover. Did audition for a horror movie. It was the best piercing scream ever. So, this girl, the taller girl, likes making the smaller girl scream. Interpret that how you will. Look at her face. You took a reference for this, right? This pose. It looks oddly familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. It's gonna be a reference. That looks really familiar, but it's okay to take reference, especially when you're starting off. Okay, it won't happen again, but you need to be more brave in the future, Your Highness. I'm already shipping these two together. You can't stop me. I see these two as the one true pairing, OTP, of this series. Kind of, but anyway, would you kindly not scare people for your pleasure? Stop speaking to Gandalf again. You have no power here, Gandalf the Grey.
You have no power here, Gandalf the Grey.
Also, final exams aren't that scary. Oh, really? Sorry again, Highness. I wonder why, but I have the greatest urge to mess with you. I bet you do. You're more like a girl, and will you stop calling me a Highness, please? It's embarrassing. That's kind of like the idea. I'm still fixating on this name, Gandalf. I'm half expecting to see the Grey Wizard, the White Wizard, excuse-moi, the next page. Honestly, I don't see what's going on there. Rubble? Flying? Okay. Oh, they're looking back at it. Okay. I was something crashed into one of those girls. Could it be the White Wizard? Oh my god. That's in the House of Ra? By the power of Ra. Where do you see it? From where? Where's that symbol? I'm seeing the. Who is that? Is that the girl? No, it can't be, right? Seriously, a Wendigo. Woo! Things got interesting. What? She looked kind of happy to see that. What was that? Why? Who? What? Why? When? It's a wait. Can you see it? Huh? Finally! Eh? Alright, I'm gonna behave more like a girl now. Finally, the moment came. But the moment is not going to be the only thing that's going to come. Your life is going to be, listen, your life is to be changed. You're going to see few very disturbing things. And more details later. Just for now, try to think over that and try to believe. Okay. Believe in the me that believes in you. And please don't get involved, Your Highness. Wait, hold on. What are you say? What the hell are you? My hair is stripping. Oh, need to ask, Your Highness? It's for our entertainment. Love the details, by the way. You went ahead and drawn the lace on the. That's dedication. I commend you. Skin Wendigo. Okay, bizarre creature is called Skin Wendigo. Always hungry, its ravenous appetite can never be satiated. It gorges on the alive and digs into what it hates. You really need to proofread these things, man. Well, if it's hungry, let's treat it with a good. I don't know if you have done it intentionally, but you have made this girl like a walking embodiment of sexual innuendos. Alright, we see the dude from Disturbed. And lay some hate. Holy shit! That is impressive. Very much so. That too. That pose looks really familiar. I don't know where, but I'm sure I've seen that somewhere before. Who cares? It looks fabulous. And the Wendigo attacks. And please don't end the chapter here. I will hate you forevermore. I'm seeing what's happening here. I see the pose. Is that a sword slice? Swing! That's the problem with manga. Sometimes I can't understand what's going on. Maybe it's something wrong with my brain, but sometimes some panels I really get confused. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Please don't be the end of the chapter. Okay. From what I see, the arms are gone. Yeah, arm is gone. Pretty good. Pretty good. Should have aimed for the head, but it's not nearly as exciting as ripping off an arm first. Turn. You put that in a word bubble, just in case you didn't notice. Like, shing, turn. Someone is not interested in the remnants of your chopped body. It is probably after her, as always. We got no time to spare. We need to get its head. Oh, damn. So let me get it straight. When Wendigo comes, the guy cuts off its arm. It turns to face the highness, the princess. Again, I'm seeing what's going on in this panel. What's going on? Crash. Maybe it's smashing with its remaining hand. Arm. Little more. Little more. Was she grabbed? That's what's going on here. Oh no, that's not the finger. Okay. Oh. I can't do this dream. I mean, I should have cut off the other one too. You don't say. What's going on, man? I can't understand this. Oh, that's the face. Oh, okay. What's this thing? Boo. Oh no. Turn. Shit. Avatar mode, activate! Slash! Shing. And split in half. Nice! Archangel's wings whisper. Oh no, Archangel's art. Wings whisper. I'm not guessing. I'm seeing what's going on here clearly. Maybe it's something wrong with me, but damn, that girl's been working out. This is where Hells and Heavens meet its center. That would make the center the earth. But still, okay, that's cool. That's a cool concept. That's the eye, I'm guessing. Damn! Kind of reminds me of one of my characters as well. You know, Ravenwood has the same, that thing. pretty good. God forbid, I would say you done this, I think, better than I did. I mean, it looks intense. How you set it up, like, and you know, I sometimes communicate with sound effects. Don't judge me. And Your Highness. And she faints. Welcome to Nimbus. To be continued in Who Are You? I think I'm going to enjoy this series. Very much so. Alright then, time for the review. I'm gonna rip this one a new one. Not really, it's pretty good. Okay, let's start off, shall we? I won't go through all the pages because frankly I don't really have the time to do all that. So let's go ahead. Okay, so the placement of your name in the pages. First off, I should suggest changing it a little bit because first time you see art by code Spex 1. And sometimes you have added a lot of details, it's very good, and sometimes there are no details at all. Number one issue I have with this comic manga, I say comic, is I have trouble understanding certain areas, certain scenes, certain panels. I can't understand what's going on. Maybe it's a fault in me, but maybe it's a fault that I have in my head. It seems like I have a hard time deciphering it, figuring out what's going on in certain things. The art style and stuff, it seems not uniform. Certain panels look great, certain panels look meh. I feel there's an inconsistency in the artwork, the art quality. Maybe it's something to do with taking references or being able to draw certain scenes better than others. To remedy that would be to practice drawing all the scenes. It's pretty vague, but still, if you are good at drawing a certain angle and you're not good at drawing another angle, you should work on drawing the angle you can't draw. That makes sense. Practice. I see attempts at trying out different dynamic angles, like this one. I'm guessing this is the angle. It feels, I know what's going on because I've tried that myself, but I feel that it's not done 100% accurately. Keep trying. You have the potential. And the characterization, I instantly connected with the characters. I really like the characters. I should mention that. I love the characters already. I definitely like the characters. Not only do I like the characters, I ship them together. I don't know if you're going to introduce a male love interest or something, but I feel that these two just connect, you know? Okay, and when it comes to the text, is that Comic Sans? Please don't tell me that's Comic Sans. I was just moving on to a different font that's being used in most manga, proper manga's translations. Usually it's all caps. I suggest going with something like Anime S. And you should really proofread these pages, especially the spellings. I don't need to remind you of the entertainment, do I? And some of the grammar mistakes sometimes. Sometimes you use the word structure of a sentence that's hard to read. Because certain parts, I felt like, with certain areas, you saw me struggling to read the sentence. I don't have much of an issue with reading English. I just have the issue with speaking it. If I can't read the sentence like instantly, you should really slightly change that a bit, to make it more fluent. Flow. Get it? Maybe it's something wrong with me. I don't know. And yeah, again, sometimes I feel there's a huge inconsistency when it comes to art style. In this scene, The shading, you have used like several shading techniques in one panel, and different techniques on each girl. See, in this one you've used, I don't know what to call it, you used a pattern for the shading under her, the shadows under her bangs, and here you use soft shadows without the pattern under her neck. See, those kind of things stand out. You need to just do the experimenting outside of this. Draw individual drawings and settle on one art style, one shading style, one style for all panels throughout the series. You can evolve it as you go on, but don't change the art style within the same chapter, within the same panel, no less. And again, I see the characters' faces change from panel to panel. It's a common thing you see in manga or comics where the panels are traced. I'm not saying you have traced it, but still, I believe you have not traced it but taking references from certain other media. Even if you do that, make sure that you know the character you're drawing, because otherwise your character will look like a different person in a different angle. You can't have that. You need to know who you're drawing. Who, what, when, why, what. See, it's the same character here and here, looks like two different people. That should not be the case. Right here, this is when the problem started. From this page onwards, I didn't really get the. From this point on, I didn't really get the gist of most of the panels, most of the action panels. Again, this might be a issue with myself, but still, I believe that you could do the action scenes in a more comprehensible manner, where anyone could understand what's going on. The design is cool, I think, but again, this time in the same character, the inconsistency in the art style becomes apparent. There's two shading styles. Like, if you added the shading style to the horns as well, it would look like a single coherent artwork. Right now, it looks like someone else drew the horns afterwards. I just realized that is a shadow. Even then, you don't draw the shadow. Do that digitally. If you draw the shadow, outline of the shadow with the pen, it feels like it's not a shadow, it's something else. Now, for an example, you see this, the name is pretty good as well. Angel's Art. Now, Archangel's Art. Wings Whisper. Pretty good. But I would recommend changing that to Angel's Art Whispering Wings. Or Winged Whisper. Winged Death. Enter. I'm not getting what's that. It's not a flow, but I'm just speculating. This is where the hells and heavens meet. Its center. The earth or her state. She's half demon, half angel, center. Nephilim, maybe. She's saying that just after Wings Whisper. So maybe it's something to do with the technique. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm curious, which is good. Which is what you need to do. Pretty good. Overall, it's a good chapter and I really enjoyed it. And that's all the things I have to share with you. Hope that helped. I recorded everything together, so I didn't have the time to read it like several times over and just put out the facts in an organized manner. So yeah, I apologize if this sounds so unorganized and chaotic. It's supposed to be chaotic, it's artistic chaos. But I sincerely hope that you will continue this. This is really good, and I hope that you will get better and better regarding art style, everything. You are already pretty good at writing. The whole chapter felt like really good. I got excited. I actually liked the characters. I got I got curious, and towards the end, I started speculating. It's pretty good. Keep at it. I believe that you can do great things with this. I believe this could be a huge thing if you do it properly. If you keep at it, if you keep drawing, get better. I'm not saying that you are the best artist I've ever seen. So you need to get better. Study anatomy, practice different angles. You know, if you master all of those aspects, and proofreading, don't give people unnecessary entertainment. Alright? Keep at it. Good luck, man. I'm really happy to see people doing such things. So yeah, I can't wait to see the second chapter. Yeah. Well, once you're done with the second chapter, share with me. I review it happily. Alright then. I'll see you in the next video then. Thank you for watching.